then we're in trouble. So I just have to hold this thing, make sure that I'm doing everything right. I'll have a better way of doing this. I'll get a funnel or something, I don't know. There we go. We have water, ladies and gentlemen. We have water. Water, the elixir of life. The one and only. The thing that we like to drink. The yummy, 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 yummy in my tummy thing. Okay. Right. Now, just before we started, an Opal went into the drink. So, I'm not happy about that, but, you know, the show must go on. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Meow. What was I going to do? I was going to get a thing and move it over to a thing. Just trying to think about what that thing actually was. What was it? It was the thing. I've closed the door. I need to get the opals. I need to make sure that the thing is there. I need to flip this around. Oh, I need to clean the thing. That's what I need to do. Clean the thing. Okay. So with my earth stuff, here we go. Clean that. Now, we've now got double layer protection. Hopefully that will stop it from creating all of the havoc that it normally creates. But first things first, got to clean it down, because this is the new way. Got to make sure the new way has got, well, clean this. What I have noticed is that I'll flip that round. I'll flip that round. I'll flip that round. Hello there. Oh, Opal guy. So late at night to be telling me those kinds of jokes. Do you like my light globe? My Opal Setups had a really bright idea. There I am. Yeah. Went and saw an air show today. That's seeing all sorts of planes on my feed. Oh dear. There we go. Kablam. Now zooming in. Let's see if this Opal setup is set up correctly. Yeah. Give me a few minutes to work out exactly how to do things. The only trouble is I should have made it so that I can see the things people are saying, but having said that, this is much easier for me. I'll zoom back and you'll see I can get my hands right in there. I can get two hands in. I can get a big Opal. I can go no. There we go, big Opal, yay, big Opal here, big Opal here, you know, great. It's a much better setup. It's a setup for a comeback. I don't know what, I'm not even going to address that issue because it'll head down south very quickly. It just did. Okay. There we go. See, just cleaned up my act. Yeah, I know, it's not actually, just to give you some context, that's the light globe there. I don't know why it's looking so round from that angle. Yes, and I'm sorry if I've broken the illusion of, you know, amazingness by showing everybody else the inner machinations of how I do things. I don't think anyone cares, to be honest. What we'll do is we'll get a honking big Opal out and we'll just cut it and see what happens. I haven't really thought too hard. I never really think too hard, to be perfectly honest. But I haven't really thought too hard about which opals to cut. I've been busily adjusting my setup and watching planes go vroom. Mostly plane vroom thing. Very fun. Alright, turning on the thing. go. Let's move this over to the side. I'm trying to avoid the gradual migration as well. Hopefully they will stay put. If it stays put, we win. Ohio. Opal guy, can you explain what this Ohio thing is? Do Americans not like Ohio? Right. I'm trying to figure out an Australian that it's like, and then I'm realising I'm at risk of insulting everybody, so I'm going, maybe not. I don't know what's happened to this. Ah, that's what's happened. Might even have some colour here. Are you joking? The entire reason why I changed the setup was so this didn't happen, and it happened. Let's find out where this is going on. That's where it starts. That's where it ends, right. So, it's a box that spans like there. Well, no wonder. Let's move this over and see if we can change the angle a bit. If we change the angle, it should be fine. See if that works out better. Further. Oh wow, that's interesting. Not sure it's helpful, but it's interesting. Even more interesting. Look at that. I noted that in the creator section there is now invite someone to collaborate on something. I don't know what that means. At some stage though, Opal Guy, you are going to be receiving an invitation to collaborate. And we'll figure it out what it is. What I might do is I might make a cut straight through here. Okay. Alright, so we've got a little bit of colour here, so that tells me Oh, look at that. We've got a band. So, hello there, Jay. How you doing? So we've got a little horizon here. So we'll see if that works out. Okay, very superficial this Opal. Keep cutting it, expecting it to do one thing, and then it just goes, nah, I won't do that. I'll do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force it and here's a good big chunk of rock. Finally got to the blackness, just like my heart. There you are, Jay, is a genius. I've successfully turned a big chunk of rock into a little chunk of rock. Well, I'll gain that finger. It ain't harmful. Justin from Opal's Direct gets the same kind of criticism. He uses a cab gem attack Maestro in 98. Look it up on the internet, that definitely exists. Right. I'm trying to figure out exactly where the Opal's doing its thing, so I'm just going to be a bit cautious the way I carve it up. want it to face right. I have to ask, what were you doing that was so dangerous and made you lose a finger watching YouTube? Opal guy, I'm only aware of the newer version of Zealand. Old Zealand's the name of the true self. You've only forgotten that name no longer has any meaning to me. Then my continent is truly dead. $22.45, $16.30. Quoting numbers. No, I'm sorry, Glacier. Can't find that much. Oh, hang on. There we go. There's a little bit of colour. Take that back. It's not bad. I mean, it could be better, but it's not bad. By the way, Glacier, the difference today is I've put a proper screen up, and hopefully that means that I don't have to keep wiping it. It might also help to mask some of the noise, which will make those people who don't really like the noises not have to listen to some of them. Yep. That is an opal of sorts, but not the best. Let's have a look at this one. What I want to do is I want to bifurcate right in here. Might want to cut it as well. Not holding out hope for that one. This time for sure. Difficulty in this one is in the difficulty of the cut. You'll see that hopefully it'll start to get a little bit spectacular. And I'm definitely hoping the spectacular overtakes the stand at some point. Careful there, Phil. You don't cut all that off. There we go. Will this clean up? I think it will. That was a sign of fatigue. Trying not to fall asleep behind the wheel. Sudden gust of gravity there. Look, there we go, something nice. Now, let's have a look what else we've got in our little bag of tricks. I think this bad boy has it, and I've brought out another Opal just for funsies. That one's staying, but that's disappointing. Alright. Let's do this guy. Okay. Let's just carve it off here and see what we get. Right, okay, so let's just go into here and see what we can find. Not for any particular reason, not that I've seen anything that's particularly spectacular. Just randomly want to look what's inside. Really good. Ah. Suicidal but necessary. Yeah. Sorry, something just landed on me. Hopefully I can get something out of this. It's going to be a bit of a tough after it. I may have to cut it along here. Alright, our first good stone is coming out. Around about 1 carat. Maybe $300 if I do it right. If not, $100. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get a few things done. Hopefully this is good enough to take it. This is a drop stick. There we go. Just a little bit of a brightener for that one. Right. So engrossed was like, oh, look at that. We'll try this one. This one looks fun. It's a knobby, which isn't quite a knobby. Ooh. Getting cold it is. Oh well. I think we're alright. Presuming the thing stays put. I was hoping that you had a little bit less sandy beach and more awesome opal. Oh well. I must confess this was more disappointing an opal than I thought it was going to be. That's the reason why they call it Gamble Rough. Nah, let's try another one. I'm going from my easy withdrawal. Let's try. Should get at least something from this guy. I know, sorry about the riveting conversation. I was just trying to get this done. I'm actually quite tired too, so a bit slower than normal, if that's possible. There we go, another one. Right, there's that piece. Let's have a look at this piece. Is it going to do the thing? Do a thing, please. Do a thing. It's a little thing that it does. It's alright. Ah, this one too. Good. Finally got some decent performing pieces. And I'm going to back it up too with a few other pieces, just to make sure. So pop these here for a sec. Don't lose them. That piece, that's a better handle. That piece. Finally, these pieces have all got some kind of colour in. I think that's all I need. Back in you go. Thank you for helping me out there. No problem. Did you hear that? Okay. Move this to here. Move that one away. Move that one away. Move those two away. Hey. Yeah. This one here. Quick just around with this one. That was a yawn. Meh. Zooming in again. Let's try this one. Much better. Finally got something close up. That was the final one. Not too bad, but I've certainly done better with my Opal setup. But the major issue here was not necessarily um, cutting the opals tonight. It was testing out the new setup. That's the new setup there. Look, zooming out. Nice piece of glass there, and it kind of worked. So, got these opals to do later on, if we so desire. I mean, later on as in another time. We'll go have a look at the birds. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hello, Loki. Hello, Loki. Hello, Loki. You want to come out, you can. Right. Just have to quickly take the thing off. Been a big day. Had to. No, you don't want to? Okay. No trouble. No biggie. There we go. Hello, little potato. Oh. Saw you yesterday. Don't know why I've got that song on me. I'm coming. It's alright. Max is over there going, why aren't you giving me attention? Why aren't you giving me attention? Why aren't you giving me attention? Loki's loving this. Oh yeah. 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 There you go. I'll go give Max a scratchy poo. Yeah. I'll try. I'm absolutely exhausted. The air show absolutely took it out of me. Sorry, Max. There you go. Low energy for the opal cutting. Not that opal cutting requires energy, but I was starting to nod off. I was like, oh. There you go, Max. Gee. Sorry. There we go. In case you're wondering, whoa, sorry, mate. In case you're wondering, that was actually getting rid of the pin feathers. And I hit a raw nerve, so to speak, on Maxi Bubby. Yoink. Yoink. Here we go. Yoink. Gotcha. Splat. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? I can't believe it, but the pony spoke. Pony the pigeon spoke. Yes, I know, Max. Pony the pigeon spoke. It wasn't my lips moving. I swear it was not my lips moving. I swear on the grave of Ozzy Osbourne, it was not me. It must have been somebody else. I.e. Pony. Like and subscribe. It must be destiny that you like and subscribe then. Ding! Pony, your work here is finished. Dink. Here we go. Thank you. Right. Okay. Have a lovely evening. I am absolutely exhausted. I've been out all day. I need to go catch some sleep, and then I need to do some basic maintenance of the house, really. And then I need to do other things, I suppose. But I'll have to sleep first. I want you to have a lovely evening or morning, whatever the time is in your neck of the woods. And remember this, Dr. Phil out.